really just want to stop there. There's no need for me to clarify anything, but I do want to clarify. I do want to clarify the devil. I'm not gonna lie. I do want to clarify the devil. I'm a little curious about what the devil means. Oh God, I just love that that card came out first. And probably the world. So let's figure this out. So this deck is called the African American deck. It does represent the old culture plus the African Americans, no Western culture, but the illustration is so amazing. You'll get to see both sides of the look at this deck. So basically this is the Knight of Wands, sorry. This Knight of Wands. You see this man like almost like being reborn. I mean, he's literally, so snakes are it's all about transformation. That is Pluto to like the T. And so he is literally coming out of the snake. And his body looks amazing. But you know, he has like these feathers, and you know, it's like he's like, oh, like rejuvenated, like rebirth. Oh my God, the word rebirth just keeps coming in my head. It's just like, that is like what's happening to you right now. Look at that sun shining right behind him. Remember, the sun came out in the first deck. Look at that. Look at that. It's like a brand new day. Oh, how positive this is. This is so positive. And you know, like I know in the beginning I was talking about like Pluto and Saturn and and the shadow side, but there's nothing shadowy about this, and like I said, I'm not surprised. It's you know, it does give you a look, an insight of what's going on with who you are right now, and it's almost like the universe is shaking you up and saying, wake up, you know, you need to figure out your life because this one's not working. And having Pluto in Capricorn, oh, intense. The fact that my first spread was all major arcanas, that is like the most intense. So I'm happy for those that are, you know, for things that are going well with you. And I'll tell you the truth, don't be surprised if at first it feels like your world is dying and you're like, you're kidding me. And for a lot of you, it's going to be a blessing in disguise, or it was a blessing in disguise, or it will be a blessing in disguise, but you're not going to know it yet. You may feel devastated, like you want to die, literally, and it's going to be intense, and you're going to feel those emotions, and you're going to have to purge them. And if you don't purge them, you are not going to start this beginning. This spread is like wonderful news. I know I didn't speak too much about the Knight of Wands. I mean, the picture, just looking at the picture just says it all, really. But the Knight of Wands it's a person taking action, you know, and that's right underneath the Devil. You know, I'm gonna try to see what each major, because they're all major arcanas, I just want to clarify. I'm all about clarifying cards, but I mean, the fact that they're all major arcanas, I will actually clarify all of them. But the Knight of Wands is right underneath the Devil. The Knight of Wands represents taking action. And look at him, he's ready. Like, he's like coming out of this snake, you know, it's a whole big rebirth for him, and that wand is right next to the snake, and he's ready to get out and just take action. That's what it looks like to me. Just take action, you know. And like I said, if I say he, please don't take it as I'm only talking to the masculine collective. It is energy and if the picture has a man, it does not mean that I'm talking to men only. It does also mean energy. It's energy. I'm reading an energy card. These are all energies, and so I represent masculine and feminine. So I know the Six of Night. Why do I keep saying the Six of Night? What is up with that? Okay, sorry. So the Knight of Wands. What is it about six? Okay, interesting. Okay, the Knight of Wands is clarifying the Devil. All right. So another major arcana. So right underneath the Sun is the High Priestess, another major arcana. So I'm gonna give you some signs, zodiac signs here, because I know I hear people saying, well, what are the zodiac signs? So the Devil represents Capricorn, right? I think we already went through that. The Sun represents Leo. The Hierophant is Taurus. The Justice card is Libra. The High Priestess, which just came out right underneath the Sun. Wow, God, I feel the energy on this so much. So the High Priestess represents Pisces, sorry. Okay, this is what I'm looking at right now. All right, so the High Priestess just represented this just clarified this. Do you see the little tear coming out of the Sun? I mean, he's, or she, I apologize. He or she is happy, right? The Sun is happy on this deck. But yet you still see this little tear. And this is what I mean about purging. It's like, you know, you're going through a life change, and that's fine. You're going through a life change, but, you know, it's bittersweet. And you may feel a certain type of way about an ending, but rest assured, all I see is a brand new beginning. And this beginning is better than what you had before. And the fact that it's clarified by the High Priestess. So the High Priestess, what does it mean? And it's emotions. I mean, we're talking about the card of Pisces, and Pisces is all about emotions. It could also mean disillusions and stuff like that, but I don't feel that she's disillusioned at all. She definitely is owning her emotions. I see she's owning her emotions, and that's what's gonna happen. After you purge, you're gonna own up to those emotions, and you're gonna be in your power. And she is so in her power. Look at her. She is so in her power. Oh, God. I love that. That card just came out right underneath that. All right. So let's clarify the Hierophant. Right away. All right. So the Hierophant, clarified by the Nine of Swords. Ooh. Well, I'm not surprised. I mean, who wouldn't be worried about this new change? I mean, some people like change. Most people don't. And, you know, it depends what type of change it is, of course, obviously. You know, some changes do worry us. And the Nine of Swords, it's all about, it's oh my God, sorry. There's two cards underneath clarifying the Hierophant. Sorry. Oh, okay. Hold on, because the universe is talking tonight. All right. So first I saw this card. All right, this card right here is the Nine of Swords. All right, so the Nine of Swords, clarifying the Hierophant. I'm not surprised. I did say that the Hierophant was leaving the status quo behind, and starting anew, and going for that passion that you always wanted to go for, whether it's a person. or a situation, your career. Remember, I saw the Emperor, and the Emperor is all about career. And Capricorn is also all about career. And then right underneath it, without me even knowing, the Tower. The Tower was right underneath it. So yes, you're going to be worried. Sleepless nights. Oh, you're going to have a lot of sleepless nights. But who wouldn't have, I mean, the Tower right underneath it, I mean, that's like a change. That's universe saying, you're not ready for change. I'm sorry. Let me help you with that. And I could see this happening. Like, so this monster is like on top of this village, and this village is being drowned by this flood. I mean, this is the way the illustrator represented the tower. And the tower is a moment in life where change is imminent. Forget it. It's going to happen whether you want to or not. It's going to happen. And for those who are not, thinking about changing their lives or the way they're thinking, and knowing that they have to change their lives and the way they think, you know what? You're going to get a little help from the universe. So those sleepless nights, you'll be fine because you're ready to fight. Look at you. Look at that Nine of Swords. I just want you to see the Nine of Swords. So the Nine of Swords, look at him. Tell me he ain't ready to fight. He's holding a sword. And that sword is like, one is going forward, one is going backwards. And so he may fight. He's fighting his past. He's fighting the future. So he's like in between, like, well, this was my past, and now I have to think about this type of future. But I was thinking about this future, but I didn't think it was going to happen so fast and so quickly. And I was kind of comfortable in my past, but it's like his thoughts are fighting both sides. And so you're going to have sleepless nights. You're going to have this worry. Swords means mental, just not clear about, it just means mental. It's the God, why am I blanking out? The crown chakra. I would, if I had to explain it, it's your crown chakra. And it's the way you think. It's how you see things, through your emotions, and sometimes it may not take your emotions. Sometimes it's very intellectualized. Okay. That's beautiful. Jesus. Oh my God. All right. Let's count how many arcanas I have here. We have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I have 6 major arcanas. Do you know how many cards I only have out so far? 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. 6 out of 9 are major arcanas. Ooh, watch out for that Pluto in Capricorn. You know what I'm talking about if it's happened to you. If not, you will know. It's coming. It's coming for you, baby. It's coming. I don't mean to sound like you, Dee, but it's coming for you. It's coming for you. All right. So 2 cards came out for the Justice card. Okay. All right. I'm trying to show you the cards as much as I can. Interesting. Okay, so the Justice card came out in reverse. And what did we say about the Justice card? I mean, you're getting your justice, your well-deserved gift from the universe. So the 4 cups came out in reverse, and then the 5 of cups. Interesting. So we went from 4 to 5. So the 4 cups in reverse, and then the 5 of cups in the upright. That's a game changer. But I think what I see is it's so interesting. They both represent emotions. These cups represent emotions, right? Represents a lot. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. I think these 2 came out because it's talk. So Pluto rules the 8th house of Scorpio. Scorpio is a water sign. When I look at these two cards, one in the upright and one in the reverse, I'm looking at the intensity of Scorpio. I am looking at the intensity of Scorpio. If you ever known any Scorpio in your life, they are very intense people. They feel so intensely, and they love so deeply. But don't cross them. Don't cross them. And that's what I see here. I see Scorpio with these two cards. I'll show you. All right. I'm just trying to read the energy first, but okay. So remember when I said it was like a bittersweet moment? So the African American cards that I have here, tarot deck cards, they show two images. Not all, but probably half of my deck here have these two images, and one goes to the African American culture roots in Africa, like back in Africa, and then in the Western world. And this is one of them. So this came out in the reverse. 4 Cups is in the reverse, right? But I'm just showing you the picture, the illustration. So you see this little boy and, you know, this cub, and they're both eating from the same carcass. It's like they've purged. They literally purged. The cups are all spilled. And it's like, at this point, they're like, you know what? I'm over it. It's like, I'm kind of over it. I'm not going to be sad about all these cups on the ground. You know, one of them is like all with milk or whatever that is. A few of these are empty. It's like, they're like, you know, I just have this one cup to really like let it dry on the ground, and I'm kind of over feeling this way. You know, they both look very sad, and the 4 Cups does represent boredom, sadness, you know, a couple other things too. So on top over here, it's like, it's hard to see because the illustration is pretty like black and white, but you see a man attending, or a woman attending to another man, but the man is on the bed, and I know it's so hard to see, but he or she is attending to this person who's sick in bed, and the person looks very depressed. It doesn't look like they're sick. It's like, I mean, depression is an illness, but it's like they're so melancholy. That's the word I want to use. And the other person's like, you know, it's okay, everything's gonna be okay, I promise you everything's gonna be okay. I mean, I think this is a sign from the universe saying, just let it go. Just let it go. We got it. We got you. Got you. And then the 5 of Cups came right after it. So the 5 of Cups is it could represent rejection. It could represent any type of feeling or emotion that's not in the most positive way. However, in this deck, it also has both illustration back in the African culture and the Western culture. This little kid, this came out in the upright. This little kid right here, look what he's doing. He's like, take that. Taking the knife and literally putting it right on the shoulder. It looks like a shoulder or the neck. And this monster, like this dinosaur, it's like, you know what? I'm tired of feeling this way. And I feel like what this is saying to me is, this is how you're going to be taking the way you're feeling. You're going to just take a knife to it and say, you know what, I'm over you. I am no longer going to feel this way. And it doesn't have to also be your emotions. It could be maybe the old relationship, this toxic relationship that you've been wanting to finish, this career that you wanted to leave, or this job, this dead-end job, or, you know, anything. It's like you're taking a knife to it, and you're like, oh, I can't take another minute of it. Like here, and it's like the kid is like with so much strength stabbing this huge monster, and on top over here is the Civil War. So these African Americans, yeah, well, the African Americans are walking, and the white soldiers are on their horses. That I know from history. But they look like they defeated, you know, or conquered some type of mission here. It's like they conquered it, you know. Look at them holding the American flag, you know. They're tired, but they're like, we won. We won. Look at that. Oh, that is a beautiful card. That is the intensity of Scorpio. If you have no placement in Scorpios, good and bad, but that is the intensity of Scorpio. That's what rules Pluto. Clouding the reading is the Two of, I didn't really want to show you this, but it's a Two of Cups, but again, it's another water sign. It's representing Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, you know. It looks like this in the upright. Two people celebrating their union. It was like this. So I see a lot of you just breaking away from something that might have been a soulmate job or a soulmate relationship. You know, we have lots of soulmates in our lifetime. I mean, not lots, but a few, you know. And they come and go. And, you know, you may keep in contact with them, you know, depending on the relationship. But, I mean, sometimes we just have to break away from them. It was a lesson learned. The Two of Cups actually represents Saturn to the fullest. The fact that you're breaking away from this karmic relationship, it's Saturn to the fullest. It's like, this is Capricorn. They're like, this came out in this way, in the reverse. Karma's coming for you, for all of us. But this is the bittersweet moment that I was talking about. This is the bittersweet moment. There's better things coming ahead, and it's gonna be intense. So buckle up and enjoy the ride, or not. Either way, the tower is coming. The tower is coming. So I'm laughing at the card, even though it's not that funny, but it's just, this is what it's representing right now. This is Pluto in Capricorn right now. Okay. All right. So I didn't mean to make this video long, but hopefully the other videos won't be very long. But it's you know, I want to welcome my audience, and for those who gave me a thumbs up, thank you very much. Please subscribe, because I have so much to talk about. Oh my God. And I want to touch about astrology so much, as much as I can. And well, anyway, I'm mostly a tarot card reader, so I do read love in general and career. So just hit me up. Bye, everyone.